practice none of that shit, and it has not become subject to any of those laws of governing their mental, and they whack her and the motherfucking child, we look at them like they crazy. When really, who the fuck is we to judge? You don't know what this individual know, what he been through, or what's going on. You know, so I'll respect the monks for right now, especially the Tibetan monk and the Buddhist monk, because them motherfuckers, man, they don't want a motherfucking card where they putting smoke in the air. They don't want to say hi or shit to anybody. They prefer to just smile and go, keep doing what they supposed to do. Their job. I don't care if it's trimming motherfucking bonsai trees. They keep wearing some plain shit that don't cost nothing because they understand that their clothes don't make them who they originally are. Another man, you know what I'm saying, who was blessed with the capacity of mind just like they was, invented some motherfucking clothes. So they understand the man made that shit. So they understand that they the shit. Without becoming egotistical. Without shitting on the next man. Without trying to steal the next man's shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm judgmental, but at the same time, I'm not condemning. I'm not judging in that sense. But motherfuckers kill me with that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got 1,000 lies, 1,000 stories, 1,000 boo-hoos, and that's the reason why I stopped listening to that shit. And then on top of that, they want to twist the fucking story. Feed the people what they need to know. And then if you feed them what they need to know, then let them go on their own journey and their own path and carve their own way out. Because that's the way the Lord or the Most High had left it really to be. With the exception of the fact that, man, somebody gonna carry the big stick to make sure shit don't get way out of control. Because all this is a learning school to gain more of that knowledge and learn more of that knowledge, which is the true power, the source that we gonna need once we lay down this fucking carcass. But man who's been so clingy to every goddamn thing, he needs a car. So he think. You know what I'm saying? He think he needs the flyest gear. He think he needs that woman. He think he needs some pussy. He think he needs a drink. Every time he has a problem, instead of him elevating over it, he runs to these things, so he's clingy. All right, well, what you gonna do without this earth in your face? What you gonna do when the flesh falls down? You gonna still be clingy? That's what's gonna make you be stuck here. That's why in the next life, you fucked up, and that's why it says it inside the Quran. Whoever was fucked up in this lifetime, in the next life, they will be blind and fucked up. Because they failed to cultivate themselves. God said what? He said, when man forgets me, I cause him to forget himself. He also says what? He said, I am closer to man than man is to his own jugular vein. Told the angels, when I have breathed into man, my root or my spirit, then bow down and make submission to him. That don't just mean that his spirit is going in, so we're part of God. Yeah, but at the same time, he's talking about, okay, if that spirit is in you, which is basically a soul, but you walking in that spirit where you elevating yourself, now the wind don't have no choice but to hearken to you and tell you shit that it ain't telling nobody else, and people think you bugging. Because you hearing shit, and you think the motherfucker that's hearing shit and talking this shit to look like you're talking to himself, you think he bugging. He ain't, he on another level. Can't even fuck with him. Yeah, his clothes might be fucked up. It might be on another level. You fuck around and get struck by lightning like they was showing that nigga on TV. I mean, on YouTube. You seen that shit? You seen that shit, one?
What?
The motherfucker was getting ready to rob some people on YouTube. Actually, he's on somebody's page. Every time that motherfucker ran up like he was getting ready to do something, man, whoever it was he was going after, had a motherfucking lightning in their motherfucking pocket. Lightning was coming out the motherfucking sky, blasting this nigga. Every time he got up off the ground and thought he was going to still get ready to go do it, lightning came back down and blasted. It's on here. I think it's on Danny's page. And this is why Nation Gods and Earth teach, man, you know what I'm saying, that it is man, the original man, who causes earthquakes, you know what I'm saying, lightning, etc. The Rastafari believe the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because man is trying to be like God, who has the potential, but at the same time, he really is not that. You know what I'm saying? God just made the angels subservient to him. How you think Moses split the Red Sea? Some motherfuckers don't want to believe that. Because you've never seen a man on that wavelength and on that capacity. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers see magic and they think that, oh, it's a trick. Not all magic is tricks. Some of that shit is real. It's just being disguised as a motherfucking trick. And motherfuckers know that. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, how do you steal a whole motherfucking nation of people? How come the bitch, you know what I'm saying, that's standing next to the bitch with the scale got a motherfucking wizard hat on top of the staff?
That black magic.
All day. Because what you see, you automatically start believing that shit, and you need to believe less of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Shit you start hearing, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker was doing that little thing with the eyes on people. People were talking about which word, you know what I'm saying, is spelled with he said YES spells yes, right? And then he says, okay, well, add an E to it. What you get? And nobody can answer the fucking question because they've been duped and trained into looking at the Y as making a particular sound. So now automatically with the E going in front of it, they fucked up. They thinking like, okay, well, yes, it's spelled with a Y, so ye, and then they put the E in front of it, E. Motherfuckers is trying to make shit. They're like, but E is I all day. But your mind has been trained, man. You've been trained to act and function the way that you function. You know what I mean? And until you can really, like, man, shed the shit that got you so caught up to where it's gathering your attention. That's why the monks do what they do. They don't give a fuck about gold, they don't give a fuck about money, even though we need that to pay the rent and put a bill over your head. They go live in a motherfucking monastery. They don't give a fuck. They like, yo, what's better is that I get in contact with my true self and that I can think clearly and make sound choices and rational decisions in my life as I walk. So this way, when I lay this fucking flesh down, I make all the right decisions and the door will be open for me the same way it was when I was in my mother's womb going to the egg. And it was closed for so many other motherfuckers that made it to the egg. They couldn't get in. Yeah, they got to the door, but only one was allowed to enter. And for whatever reason, sometimes he was allowed to morph and split into two. Now you got twins. Then he was allowed to split into three. There wasn't no motherfucking two cells entering up in that motherfucker. No. We're all unique. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The truth is the truth. We just got a fucking a dirty jacket because motherfuckers, man, is just barking a lot of shit and don't know shit. Don't know a goddamn thing. And the funny part is, you got motherfuckers, they be on the Facebook all day. They be telling you shit and you don't even be paying attention. Motherfuckers getting blessed with millions. They weren't looking for it. Motherfuckers being blessed with a house. They went right to the motherfucking person and said, God told me to tell you to give me a house. And they're like, let me get back to you on that. Showing up, they gave him a house. Why do you think that is? Because that motherfucker that was blessed enough, man, who knew themselves to be able to take that knowledge and wisdom and understanding and become successful, understood that it was only through God, and that it's a strong possibility that what they felt at one time before they was completely successful, that this individual was feeling and actually spoke with God. They don't doubt it. Who ran the kingdoms that was toppled over? All the men that had knowledge of self and had knowledge of God. David inherited the kingdom. Who else inherited the kingdom? Joseph inherited the kingdom, even though his brothers was the shysters that was against him. Right? All these stories in the Bible was righteous men that did this shit. They inherited the kingdom. But how was they able to do that? Convince the king or convince people to help them to get that? It's only by the Most High. But what happened later? The kingdom was taken from them. Why? Because what they accomplished and what they achieved became a hindrance, an impact, became a roadblock, stumbling block. They were so much more dedicated to try to keep that afloat. On certain shit, you just can't. Sometimes you just gotta fucking let go. How you gonna cling to something that's really not even yours? Life ain't even really yours. It ain't even really mine. We can try to preserve it and protect it all we want. Load our guns up all we fucking want to protect it. Don't mean nothing. God can cause us to just drop dead from an aneurysm. Call us back at any fucking time. So why not say, man, fuck it. Go for the gusto. Shoot for the sun, you know what I'm saying? If you miss, you sit amongst the stars. It don't mean bug the fuck out. It means don't let nothing hinder you. But know what it is that you want to go for and just shoot for it. And that's what I've been doing. It's kind of a little slow. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And if I don't get there, like I said, if I drop dead, at least I won't be clinging to this motherfucker. Stuck looking for something, man. That's why people say, oh, these spirits is inside this house. This house is haunted. The spirit is still lingering around here. What is it looking for? Why didn't live like the rest of the motherfucking spirits? Somebody got to come in and do prayers and blow smokes and all kinds of incantations and shit to get the motherfucker to leave or get up out of here or help it get to where it need to go. That's fucked up. Yeah, I seen some of the shit in my own eyes too, so I ain't gonna pretend like it ain't real. It's real. Shit is real, man. Motherfuckers don't want to believe. They be like, yo, this is Photoshop. Nigga, it's Photoshop. I know you done seen some shit, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, you can't believe nothing you don't see no more. Sometimes, man, you just gotta look a little closer. I mean, with a pure mind. I mean, one, I don't want to say completely pure, but one where you can think for yourself. Where you really feel it. You feel like raindrops hitting your motherfucking head, but it's not raining indoors. So you know something else is up. Let me see this shit here. I'll show you something real quick. This shit had me duped. When I said had me duped, I was like, man, where did they get this shit from? They had a bunch of that. I mean, Danny had some shit on his drink. I was like, damn.